We really love to know where you guys are all from too. Let us know if I follow, but was Vicky. Good. That's it. Just do what you can.
Vicky, I think you had
I might have to put my glasses on to read these chats. Thank you, Phyllis. Mackay. Oh, Rockhampton. Always wanted to go there.
Hi, we're on the page. Hi, everyone on Body Bounce Back Facebook page.
If anyone is joining us live on there, we just decided to live stream into the page. Most of the attendees tonight look like they're from Body Bounce Back. We didn't want you guys to miss out. And I actually think we probably should get a start.
Yes, okay. So I'm just going to put the, share my screen.
Okay, we'll pop back in, our faces will pop back in at the end to do the question and answers. So we're just going to get the PowerPoint presentation up for you guys now. So enjoy. And if you've got any questions, you can put them in the chat, but we most likely won't get around to them until the end. So it's probably better, because we might lose, your question, to wait till the end to pop your question in there, and then we'll answer it. Sounds good?
Diane's in the Sunshine Coast, having salad with dinner. Oh, yum. I missed out on my salad today. Oh, sorry. I'm
chit-chatting. It's like everyone's in our lounge room, isn't it?
Oh, I love it. I feel like we're all here hanging out.
Okay.
Absolutely. Sorry. You've got to get me. You've got to sort of pull me up, Brenda.
Yeah. Because but now I can't see. Let me see if I can see the chat if I do that. I'll have to intermittently check the chat because I can't see it on my screen.
Okay.
So, yeah. All right. So, guys, we're not ignoring you. We will get around to answering your questions, most likely towards the end, though.
Hang on a moment. Okay. Sorry, this is, you know what it's like when
tech issues. Where's Sanctuary Point, Leanne? Sanctuary Point. I'm not sure where that is. Welcome to everybody who's just joining us now. We're just dealing with some tech issues. Naomi is just trying to get the PowerPoint up so that we can all see it fully on the screen. Thank you for being here. We hope you've had a wonderful day. You right, Naomi? Mm-hmm. Thanks for your patience, everyone. And we were just asking everyone to let us know where you're tuning in from today. Surprisingly, not that many people from Sydney, but from everywhere else. No one from overseas. I know there were some people in our Body Bounce Back group from overseas, but we might have to just do it like this, Naomi.
Yeah, I just don't know why it's not.
That's okay. We can do it like this.
Can you see this okay?
Can everyone see the screen? Could you just, a couple of people let us know if you can see this screen okay? Yes, Jane says that she can see the screen. Fantastic. Hi,
Thank
Rama.
you.
Yeah, they can see the screen. So we will get started.
I do it so many times. And it's always so many times in the week.
I know. And it's just one most important time when it doesn't go to full screen. But let's get started. Welcome tonight to our live workshop, Increase Your Health IQ, 3 barriers to feeling full. It's because it's a different, fit, fun and fabulous, Naomi. I think is this the correct version?
Yes, it's the correct one.
Okay,
is it? Oh, is there another version?
That's okay. I think we're all good. All right. So let's go to the next slide. Do you often feel like this? Do you often feel you're that hamster on the wheel? It's that feeling like you're running faster and faster, but you're just not getting anywhere. And it's really easy to fall into this routine. I still find myself doing it sometimes, even though I'm totally aware of it. We get caught up in all the things and start running really, really fast, and it's like we just want to be finished. But if you're focused just on being finished, that means you're neither present nor inspired. In fact, it's a sure sign that you're on the hamster wheel. Okay, so here's a hamster wheel approach as well. This is what a lot of us, this is how we're living our life. We say to ourselves, if I exercise 3 times a week, I'm all good, right? Or if I eat my greens, then I've succeeded. But you don't really stop to think, why are you doing what you're doing? Are you doing it because you should? Or is it coming from inside you from a place of genuine desire? So you never seem to make any progress, and life has just become really complex, and we go faster and faster, but we don't know what we're doing and we don't know where we're going, and it feels like we're just treading water a lot of the time. And I know a lot of mums feel like this, just trying to keep our head above it. But running faster in the same direction isn't going to get you somewhere else. When you live this way, what you're doing is not in relationship to anything else. So you lose your relationship with meaning. What's happened is we've lost the meaningful reason why we're doing something. And this is the reason we can't stay on track and reach our goals. That's why eating our greens or cutting out carbs to help us lose weight, for example, becomes a chore. It feels like a chore and not something we actually enjoy doing. Naomi and I see this all the time, and we completely understand that trying to reach your goals can be stressful, frustrating, and overwhelming. So today, that's what we're doing. We're here to help you. We want to help you understand the 3 reasons why you won't achieve your goals doing it in this way, and what you can actually do. So the number 1 reason is not being intentional about your goal. We're used to creating goals based on a traditional goal setting model, which is really outdated. It's ineffective, and overall it's pretty unsatisfying. And there is a much better way. By focusing on the destination and not the journey, we're missing out on so much. And here's a quote that Naomi and I really, really love. A goal properly set is halfway reached. A goal properly set is halfway reached. The key word in this quote is properly. If you don't take the time to properly set your goals, your chances of accomplishing them diminish greatly. If you don't put enough thought to those New Year's resolutions or the goals you set, they'll be very quickly forgotten. But this is what I always find. They're not only forgotten, but they have this really annoying way of lingering and making you feel guilty for forgetting them or not being able to reach them. And I kind of like swipe them away, but then, and I'm good for a little period of time, but then they kind of come back and it's like, oh, that guilty feeling again. Does anyone else experience this? I wonder. I know that a lot of the women that we see, Naomi, feel the same way.
I do. Do you know what? You've hit the nail on the head, Brenda, because you're setting the goal out of guilt.
Yes.
It's that.
Exactly. And then you're feeling guilty because you can't reach the goal. And it's just that, you're the hamster on the wheel again. So just let us know in the chat if you know what we're talking about here. So what we want to do in our work is to simplify your life, not to give yourself a new to-do list of, full of random things that sound good. We want you to be intentional about what you decide to spend your time on and play to your own gifts and unique talents. How you spend your time is how you spend your life. So check out each of your goal ideas and see if they're worth spending your time on. And here's a goal that Naomi and I hear a lot. I want better skin. We hear that a lot, and fair enough. So what do women do? Okay, well, they diet, they stop eating sugar, they stop drinking alcohol, and they stop having dinner with friends. But do they enjoy this? Do you enjoy this? Many women we speak to say they find it really stressful. It feels like this because they're trying to achieve a destination and get to the finish line. What happens is you become obsessed with the end goal. You forget to enjoy and thrive each day, and you never reach your goal even though you try really hard. The reality is you stand a much better chance of achieving your goal if you enjoy the process, because in reality, making good things come to life requires physical action and another action and another. And over time, goals that were once leaps of faith turn into new lives if we set the right type of goal. I just want to give a little gardening metaphor here, because I think it'll help to understand what I'm trying to say. So the process of cultivating, breaking the soil, planting, tending, and waiting for the harvest is where life happens. It's where change and growth happen. The journey to making it happen is where the good stuff lives if we set our goals up correctly. So we believe to reach our goal, we have to give up happiness. That's what we've told ourselves, but that's absolutely not true. Is it, Naomi?
Oh, totally not true. But that's what we think. We think to get there, we have to give something up. Yeah. We have to struggle. We have to fight. It has to be hard. But if we step back and become intentional about what we're trying to achieve, about our thoughts, about how we are, when we get intentional, everything will slot into place and the results will come back to you, and you'll enjoy the process at the same time. So this is about getting very thoughtful and about getting intentional about your goal and why you want to reach that goal. So asking yourself why and just starting there is the first step of the process into understanding what your goal means to you and understanding what it will be, who you will be, how you will feel when you reach your goal. So if we look at I want better skin, you might say, because I want to look prettier, or because I want to look more attractive, or those are the things that you might think if you want better skin. So you might want to look good without makeup, so you can go outside and you're not constantly having to put foundation on. But why do you want to look prettier? Why do you want to look good without any makeup on? That's the key why. If you get into that, why do you want this? What will being prettier bring you? What will it bring you to be able to go outside without any makeup on? And so you get to more of a being word, more of a feeling word. And that could be anything from fabulous and confident. Confident is a massive one that I hear all the time. So your intention is your to be feeling. And this feeling, this to be word, is feeling fabulous and confident. So what your goal is how you want to feel or how you want to be when you reach that goal. So if you get intentional and you really dig down and you just keep digging and digging and digging, peeling away the layers of the onion to get to your to be, to feel word, I want to feel fabulous and confident. This feeling is what you're striving to feel even before you reach your goal. So does that kind of make sense? So the feeling you want to be once you get better skin, or once you lose weight, or once you get fitter, that's how you want to be even before you get there. So Brenda,
yes, I'm here.
Let's do you, and then we're going to try and bring someone on. We're going to have a quick go, but we'll do you first, Brenda.
Okay.
What is your goal?
My goal is to increase my energy.
Increase your energy. Okay, I'm writing that down.
Yeah.
Increase your energy, Brenda. And why do you want to increase your energy?
Honestly, I want to be able to keep up with my kids. They're getting older, they're getting stronger, and I just look at them and I just, when we go on holidays, we all exercise together, and I just want to be able to keep up with them.
So what does keep up mean? Keeping up with your children, just so okay. The more energy, just keeping up with them, just is that really what you're feeling, really what you want, just to be able to keep up?
So why I want to keep up is because I want to stay connected to my children. I want that to be a way that I can stay connected with them, by being able to have the
that gave me goosebumps. And you know why that gave me goosebumps? Sorry to interrupt you. I don't know how you felt when you said that, but the reason everybody else, the reason that gave me goosebumps is because I see it all the time with Brenda. Brenda bringing her children on. Her son is into food and cooking food, and so Brenda does this in everything that she does. It's the connection. It's that connection that you really you want with them. You want with your family. Yes, and I can see that. I got goosebumps when you said it.
Right. So that's my feeling. That's my to be, and that's my reason for my real reason for wanting more energy. I didn't just sort of. It's not just, was working towards just needing more energy because I want to sort of feel better. There is a much deeper reason for that.
Oh, I love that. To be connected. It's just,
I hope that helps everyone make sense of this. Were we going to try and we chose one of the answers.
Shall I say if I can?
And I just want to say to everybody, it would be really fantastic and worth your while to wait till the end. We've got so much amazing, juicy information for you, plus a special offer that we can't wait to tell you about. And the only way you're going to get the special offer is if you stay with us live. Oh, Naomi, you've left the screen.
That's okay.
Okay.
Amy, are you on? Are you here?
Amy, let us know. We've chosen Amy to do. If not, I've got another example that I can give, which might actually just consolidate the whole idea.
I think Amy.
If Amy's not around, Naomi, we'll just go back to the slides and.
Sure.
I think. Can you hear me now?
Hi.
Oh, Amy.
Hi, Amy. How are you?
I'm very well. How are you?
It's good. Thank you so much for doing this. Did you hear that example that we did with Brenda?
I did.
You did. Okay. So when I looked at yours, you actually had a few goals. It was quite lovely, but you had one that was a very physical one, and so it actually intrigued me. I just thought, oh, I'd love to know. Actually, dig a bit deeper and just see what this actually means to you. Everyone, Amy's goal was to bench press. What was it? 8.
What was it? Shoulder press.
Shoulder press, bench press. So shoulder press 8 kilos.
So that goal arose from me earlier in the year, probably January, February even. I am part of a outdoor group fitness group, and we were doing some kettlebell work, and these beautiful, strong women were throwing these 8 kilogram kettlebells up, and I could not get anywhere close. And I'm thinking, goodness, they don't look fitter, they don't look stronger, but what is it that they have that I haven't reached yet? And that was, as I said earlier on this year, and it's been written on my whiteboard that my goal for this year is to be able to work towards that. And I think I didn't really know what my intention was. That was just someone else could do it. So I wanted to be able to do it. But as you've been saying, if I think about the why, it's not really about anyone else. It's about me knowing that I'm making myself as strong as I think I can be physically. And I think when I feel physically strong, I know my body works really well, and I think that helps my mental health stay strong as well.
Okay. And why is that important to keep your mental health strong?
I'm a mother of 2 young children.
Yeah.
And as you know, if you're not feeling well physically and mentally within yourself, everything else goes to, what?
Yeah. So is it to feel secure knowing that you'll be able to parent your kids efficiently? Is it that, or is it something else? Is it to feel satisfied knowing that you're doing your best by them?
Yeah, I think it is just your comments about being able to want to keep up with your children.
Yeah.
I think this is quite similar, and it's just that knowing that I'm giving my body the opportunity to be able to move and do all the things it's designed to do so that, as I get older, it doesn't get harder and harder to keep up with them.
Yeah. So yours is connection. I'm sure a lot of mums would probably find it's connection as well, ultimately. And so then, then you're going to find joy in working towards that even more. There's a really, really big, important goal there, that's not just about, the physical side. So, Amy, thank you so much. That's been so, so helpful. And, this can be explored. We're just doing this quickly tonight on the live workshop. But, of course, there's steps and you can continue to explore it. Has everybody got their goal sheet that we sent through? That'll be a great thing for you guys all to print out and fill in. And I'm actually going to give another example. Thanks so much, Amy.
Thank you, Amy.
Bye.
I'm going to give another example, just one more. If we can move to the slides again, Naomi. Thank you. Because we often hear about women wanting to lose weight. That's a very, very common theme. So these are some of the feelings and the to-bes that are that we see women concluding to. So secure, loved, safe, satisfied, free, happy, and included. And we often hear this. This is what I was talking about before. I want to lose 5 kilos. Okay, we hear this a lot. And I would ask them, why? Why 5 kilos? And usually when we get down to it, it was just an arbitrary number or a weight they were in high school or when they were at university. And there was no real heart connection to the goal of losing 5 kilos. But when we dig deeper into why they became out of shape in the first place and what they wanted most in life, the real picture of the real true fitness starts to come out. And instead of I want to lose 5 kilos because that's what I weighed in high school, which isn't really actually very motivating and it's really more self-defeating, we work on goals like I want to be healthy and strong so that I can live long enough to walk my daughter down the aisle. That's one goal that I've heard. And I actually just recently did see my friend in her 40s, her mother walk her down the aisle, and her mother's so fit and strong, and it was just such a beautiful moment, I can't even tell you. Or I want to live a long, happy life to show my kids how to be joyful and healthy too. And so these are the types of goals that work. This is what's motivating. Get real with why you want these things to happen and connect them to a feeling that really matters to you. It will help you act on your goals instead of tossing them aside. And think of where and who you want to be when you're 80. This is so powerful. What will be important to you then? Whatever that is, act like it today. So Naomi, what's yours? What's your
That's mine. But what's interesting is when I did this saving for a house, a deposit. So I was sure that it was security, but actually at the crux of it, it's freedom. So what I essentially want, and I know this, and I think this is why I've done a lot of things in my life, such as have my own business, do all of those things, because freedom is at the core of what I want. So what I've learned from this is I have to live each day with freedom. Each day, if I'm saving money or if I'm spending money, whatever I'm doing with my finances, I have to feel free about it and not trapped. And that makes it easier. That makes me happier about not being able to buy something and saving. So that's at the crux of it, feeling free about what I'm trying to, the end goal.
That sounds like such a breakthrough to me, Naomi, because from going from wanting security and saving money for that to ultimately realizing it's freedom that you want, it's almost like the opposite. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's actually made me think maybe I don't need to.
It'll be interesting to see where you end up with this. So I hope that's been helpful. Intentional goal setting, and we'll answer any questions about that at the end. But now we're going to talk about the number 2 reason why you aren't reaching your goals. And this is trigger foods. We'll explain what these are in a sec. So how many of you have been vegetarian? I've been vegetarian. I was vegetarian for 16 years. You've been vegan, you've been paleo, you've done the 5-2 diet, but you still can't reach your health goal. You're frantic. You're in the gym daily. You're constantly tracking your food. You're sticking to your health plan strictly, but you still wake up in the morning feeling foggy. You crave refined carbohydrates. You can't lose those extra pounds. It's frustrating. You've done so well, but it seems like not enough. All you want is to feel vibrant and energized each day. And so, Naomi, you've got a gremlin in your breakfast. She's so funny. She put this slide up. She just recently reminded me about how funny Gremlins the movie is, and we all watched it, and it was hilarious. And there he is. There's the gremlin in your breakfast. Oh, nasty thing. It's a trigger food. Certain foods, this is what they are, can cause inflammation and an immune response in your body. And this is why during our breakthrough program, we remove the main culprits. The main gremlins, here they are. These are the ones that are the main culprits. The soy, gluten, dairy, eggs, sugar, and legumes. Okay, so why do we need to be mindful of these foods? Well, these are the main foods which seem to cause damage to your gut lining. They can cause leaky gut. You might have heard of that, which is when the junctions in your gut, which determines the way food gets through your gut and into your bloodstream, when these junctions become larger, it means larger particles of food can get into your bloodstream and into your body, which is far from ideal. Because then your immune system can start attacking those particles, which can then lead to all different types of symptoms. And when your immune system is activated in this way, you can have anything happen like inflammation, autoimmunity, food sensitivities, and it can make you gain weight as well. So when you have all that inflammation going on, it can really do harm to your hormonal imbalance, make you retain water as well. So these being the main culprits, it's best to eliminate them for a period of time, but you need to do it carefully so that it doesn't interfere with your proper nutrition, because you'd normally aim to remove them for about 3 weeks. And short-term reactions to these trigger foods, you'll not feel your best.
These are some of the short-term acute symptoms. You've got bloating, constipation, wind, insomnia, hyperactivity, eczema, dermatitis. I see flaky scalp all the time. In fact, I just had a client that had flaky scalp nearly all her life, and she gave up with dairy, and within a week and a half it had gone.
Amazing.
Rashes, red face, keratosis pilaris, sore, dry lips, thrush, cold and flu, itchy, waxy ears. I see that a lot actually in clinical practice. Sore throat, excess weight gain, and hunger and nausea. And then also why it matters long term, because these foods can cause inflammation in the body if you've got gut issues. Definitely wheat and dairy sort of being the top two. You know, autoimmune disease, particularly Hashimoto's, IBS, diabetes, cancer, autism, Alzheimer's and dementia. Any of these that are inflammatory conditions can definitely be exacerbated by those foods causing inflammation in the gut and then systemically. So here's what you can do if you suspect a trigger food. You can follow a diet a little bit like our breakthrough diet, which is removing those foods and cleansing. Definitely you want to take some good bacteria with your probiotics. You want to stay really simple. You want to just go with the Acidophilus, Lactobacillus, not too many strains, you know, just go with Plantarum or Rhamnosus, not too many strains, because that can cause other issues. Follow a gut healing plan. So that's like a low inflammatory diet. You can also test for food. So you can do blood tests, finger spot blood tests that will test. And then after an amount of time, 3 to 4 weeks, you can start reintroducing foods, starting with egg. And here's the third one. So the third one is hormones. And I have seen a lot of you on the Body Bounce Back just talking about your hormones and about the metabolism, and a few of you with thyroid issues. So if your hormones are out of whack, you know, your health goals will elude you. It's going to be difficult to achieve your health goals because your hormones may be stopping you from losing weight, stopping you from getting that energy, stopping you from building muscle, all of that. So your sex hormones, your estrogen, your progesterone, and your testosterone, those are the main ones that can interfere. We've got the appetite hormones, which are ghrelin and Leptin, ghrelin, that sounds like a gremlin, doesn't it?
It does. Fancy
Gremlins
that.
on the mind.
Oh, you love your gremlins.
Then we've got thyroid hormones. You've got your TSH, and then you've got your T4 and your T3. You've got cortisol and adrenaline, which are your stress hormones. And here are a few signs that some of them might be out of balance. Okay, high estrogen and low progesterone. You might have heavy, painful periods, irregular menstrual cycle, weight gain on the tummy, bum or hips, craving carbs or sugar, that second half of your cycle, anxiety, hunger, that second half of your cycle, depression, that second half of your cycle, water retention, and one more, if testosterone is out, you might have a longer cycle. So your periods, 30 days, 35 days. Appetite hormones. A lot of people have appetite hormones that are out. Leptin particularly is out due to a lot of dieting, low-fat diets, maybe eating too much fruit for breakfast can cause leptin to go out. Signs are feeling unsatisfied after eating, craving fruit, needing larger portions, and always feeling hungry, and then craving sugar straight after eating. I want to describe it how I felt it when my leptin was out. I'd have a main meal, so I'd have a lunch or I'd have my dinner. Straight after eating, I would feel like, something's missing, something's not right. I feel like I need something else. That's what it feels when the leptin is out. If ghrelin's out, you'll either feel too hungry all the time or never hungry. Thyroid hormones. Your thyroid rules your metabolism, fires up your metabolism. Without your thyroid working properly, your metabolism will slow down. You'll be feeling cold hands and feet. You might be pale. You'll have low energy, particularly in the morning and then later evening. You may even be depressed. You may even find that antidepressants don't work for you. You could have thyroid nodules, definitely weight gain, and also hair loss and dry skin as well. That can be a sign that your thyroid hormones are out. And then stress, signs that you are not adapting, because it's not about stopping stress in your environment, because things happen. Shit happens in life. It's about us learning to adapt to it, and so it doesn't affect our health. That's really the ultimate goal here. Wired and tired, premature graying, fine lines and wrinkles, premature aging, moody and agitated, getting in a mood very quickly, quick to rage, craving sugar mid-afternoon, heart palpitations, and also craving salt. That's a big one. So here's a few tips on how you could balance these hormones.
Well, this is our number one tip. This is the easiest and quickest way to balance your hormones, and really important. Cleansing is the first place to start to balance them. How long should you cleanse? It varies based on your symptoms and history, but 21 days is ideal. And if you can do that twice a year, perfect. It's a good guideline to maintain hormonal balance and also give your liver a break. And here are some things you can do in the meantime, if you're not, do these things in your general routine, is having lots of herbs, adding herbs to our meals throughout the day, like parsley, coriander, rosemary, mint, basil, whatever you like. It helps our body eliminate the buildup of heavy metals. They bind to heavy metals, the herbs, heavy metals like mercury and all the other ones, so they can be extracted from your body. They're also really alkalizing and full of chlorophyll, which is so good for you. So we recommend adding them liberally to your salads, your stir fries, and our body bounce backers are no strangers to adding them to their green smoothies. We saw lots of them doing that. Eaten raw or cooked. And then, go back to the other slide, Naomi. You're jumping ahead. Increase your salads. That's where I'm at. Yeah. So we always talk about making sure you're eating lots of leafy greens. Think your kale, celery, bok choy, silver beet, baby spinach, things like that. They're the backbone of any good cleanse. They're alkalizing, and the green leafy vegetables also contain chlorophyll. which helps to cleanse and increase the oxygen in your blood and improves your cellular health. So try adding, this is a really easy, quick way to make sure you're getting more greens in your diet, is add a daily green smoothie. And that's going to up your green intake, as well as eating big leafy salads with as many meals as you can. And that includes breakfast. We eat a lot of vegetables for breakfast around here.
Yeah.
And just simple things like veggie stir fries are easy to do. And the third one, and I think I've already mentioned this twice, is green smoothies. Okay, they can be so refreshing and nutrient packed, full of ingredients that help us to cleanse, because we've got beautiful fresh fruits and vegetables which are water rich and hydrating and full of fiber, which supports a healthy colon, which is your body's main detox organ. And then you can add things, other cleansing ingredients like ginger, which is so beneficial for digestion and stimulates blood circulation. You can add beetroot into your smoothie, which is so fantastic for detoxing the liver, purifying the blood. And kale, as I've mentioned before, and all the other dark leafy greens, they're high in fiber, and that helps prevent constipation. They've got lots of vitamin C, and they've got sulfur to help purify and cleanse the blood. And so the second thing you can do to balance your hormones is balance your macronutrients. And when we're talking macronutrients, these are your protein, fat, vegetables, and starch. Okay, so we all know proteins are important for, your tissue growth, your muscles to repair, but it's also really important for digestion and metabolism and the production of antibodies to fight infection. So really super important in maintaining a strong, healthy body and a strong, healthy mind. And when we're talking protein, the most complete forms of protein are typically from animal sources, though you can combine non-animal sources to make a complete protein. But I'm talking red meat from grass-fed animals, wild-caught seafood, pastured eggs, pastured chicken, and dairy from pastured animals as well. And some of the plant-based options are things like quinoa, buckwheat, hemp seeds, chia seeds. And then there's fat. So with fat, we need adequate fats to support our metabolism and to keep various body tissues really healthy and to keep our immune system strong. And it is so important for our hormone production. And so having the right amount of fat in our diet will also help you feel full between meals, so you're not constantly hungry. And the sorts of fats, they're not all created equal. You've got to make sure that you're eating the right sorts of fats. And some of the fats that we love and recommend are things like avocado oil, extra virgin olive oil, nuts and seeds, coconut oil, butter, grass-fed butter, ghee, olives. All those beautiful fats are fantastic for you, and they can make up between 10 to 20% of your daily food intake. It is a personal thing. You've got to find the ratio that suits you, so just have a little play with it. And then we've got vegetables. The non-starchy vegetables are things like your lettuce, asparagus, broccoli, cauliflower, cucumber, spinach, mushrooms. The list goes on and on and on, whatever's in season. They've got a little bit of starch in them, but only a tiny amount compared to your starches, which are a really good source of energy and the main source of a range of nutrients in our diet. And so these starchy carbs obviously contain starch, but these are a type of carbohydrate that also contain fiber, calcium, iron, and B vitamins. So you want to get your starchy carbs from good whole food sources, like if you're going to have it from fruit, you can have some apples, berries, pears, mango, grapefruit, and melons. And vegetables like sweet potato, corn, peas, parsnips, pumpkin, beetroot. You can also get them from beans and lentils and things like that. But we're going to talk a little bit more about those sorts of things and why you need to be careful. And also just keep in mind, if weight loss is one of your main goals, probably best to limit starchy carbs to about 10% of your overall diet. And then there's a third fantastic way to balance your hormones is eating 3 meals daily. And I just want to say we are, we've got to listen to our body. We've got to, for some of us, eating more than 3 meals a day might be right. But I just want you to think about, if we think about our ancestors who didn't have the luxury of eating 6 meals a day, and when we talk about burning fat, what we're actually referring to is the process of using fat as our fuel, which is the energy we need daily. But fat's only one kind of fuel that can be utilised by our bodies. Carbohydrates or sugars are another. And when your body has both available, it will burn the sugars first because that's what burns fastest, and it'll burn the fat second because it burns a lot slower. And so if our bodies are being fed every 2 to 3 hours, the body's not encouraged to burn any of its fat, its stored fat, for energy. I hope that makes sense. But when you eat 3 meals a day and you've got a lot of time between meals, a few hours between meals, then the body's forced to burn that stored fat. And once the fat's restored as an active fuel supply, that's when you'll start to see better energy, more stable moods. Your hormones will be much more balanced. You'll be getting better sleep and you won't be craving as much. And that's when you start to see weight loss happen as well. Also,
removing trigger foods was one as well to help.
Yeah, we've already mentioned that. Yeah.
Okay. And then following a plan. And here we have some beautiful meals from our breakthrough program. You can see how, they're gorgeous, but in the meal plans, we've actually removed the trigger foods, so eggs, soy, wheat, and dairy. And so something like that, where you've got those removed, that's a really great thing to do. And definitely you can see results if you remove these foods, within 3 weeks, especially if those foods are causing inflammation. Definitely you can feel that increased energy. Like I said, I had that client that removed dairy, and she was actually so surprised that she dealt with dandruff all her life, and just thought, is it really this simple?
Yeah.
Really, that's what, it was only a few days ago she said that to you. Sorry, were you going to say something?
I was just going to say that our breakthrough diet actually encompasses everything we've just talked about, doesn't it? Everything that we've just suggested, and so much more, but yeah.
And it's interesting because on the Body Bounce Back Facebook page, I've seen a lot of questions, and I actually looked today and I saw a lot of questions on balancing macronutrients and how to do it effectively. And I think actually that is an area of confusion for a lot of people, how to balance it correctly for yourself. So definitely helping to demystify that, and that the diet does work there. So and that brings me on to this, in terms of, why did you turn up today, but also why did you join the Body Bounce Back? Because it seems like there's so many different women wanting to achieve different things. And also in terms of the goal setting, it's been so wonderful to see that the goals that we look through today, you really are tuning in with what you want, tuning in with your health. And I know that I feel, and I don't know about you, Brenda, that you just see, I've seen so many women just saying they want to get their momentum back, their mojo. So, please pop in the comments, why it is you joined and what it is you wanted to get out of it, and also showing up today, because it's great for us to know this.
Yeah.
Is it low energy? Is that your biggest issue? Because I know so many women do have low energy and suffered from that. Or, as I've seen a lot of, get your mojo back. I've been getting messages all week. I just want to get my mojo back. How can I do it?
Yeah.
And that's true. I have on my Facebook page. Or maybe you're sick of your cravings having control over you. Or do you just want a good spring clean and, get your body and mind back? I know that so many of you love the dry skin brushing, and that really does feel like a spring clean. Or you're just struggling with weight around your middle, or stubborn weight that's just refusing to come off. Or are you relying on coffee and sugar to get you through a busy day? I know sugar's a big one for my clients, and I know I saw a few of you on the Body Bounce Back Facebook page talking about coffee and finding it difficult to stop the coffees in the day. Or do you just want that feeling? Do you want to feel fantastic in a body that you love? So that's going to kick us off, and we're going to introduce something to you. This is a beautiful program that Brenda and I, it's birthday, Brenda.
Happy birthday to us.
This program is 4 years old.
Wow.
I couldn't believe it.
Oh my goodness.
4 years old. I'm just so excited and so proud.
Oh, don't keep them in suspense.
And it's basically what we've been talking about. It's a program that takes all the guesswork out of where you start, what you do, who you see, what you eat. It's an amazing program helping you to make positive, sustainable, permanent changes and break free of bad habits. And it's your time, and you'll see we've got some testimonials, and we've got some past breakthrough ladies on here as well. It's just fantastic. Oh look, I haven't updated. I think I wrote the wrong.
3 years.
Running our online program for 3 years. Helping identify, tackle, solve your health. No, it's 4 years. It is 4 years. 2014. It's 4 years.
And it's called Breakthrough to Feeling Fantastic in a Body You Love. And here's some testimonials. Here's Sabrina. The Breakthrough program has been a life-changing experience for us. We have called it our Reset Our Life program because her husband totally got on board. I have renewed energy and have learnt so much. Thank you. And from Isabel, I can't believe I haven't had a craving for coffee or cake. It feels amazing. I've lost 4.1 kilos so far. My morning run has got faster. Thank you, Breakthrough. And Yvonne says, I feel less bloated. I don't have a sore tummy. My skin feels clear. My mind feels clear. I've lost 3.5 kilos eating 3 times a day, which is something I thought I couldn't do. I also gave up coffee. I used to have 3 to 4 a day. And Ricky says it's life-changing grassroots stuff that can be tailored to suit any budget, family or individual without being militant or setting us up for inevitable failure when we stumble along the way. Beautiful words. Oh, another one, Lisa. Wow, can't believe it. Just weighed myself and have lost 2.3 kilos over 11 days. I'm out of the overweight BMI range for the first time in 2 years. I've tried so many programs and I'm thrilled to see this lifestyle approach is starting to work. Thank you, Naomi and Brenda.
Aww.
Thank you, Lisa. So many women just like you have joined our Breakthrough program and have experienced success. We have used the strategies in the program to help thousands of women break through their health barriers, several at a time. And if anyone is on the chat who has done Breakthrough and you'd like to let the others know how you went, please feel free.
I think if she's still on, I think I saw Cecilia.
Yeah.
And Amy has done it. So this program is about you, and it's about women's health. It's about balancing your hormones. It's about losing weight. It's about reducing stress, detoxifying, resetting your metabolism and your thyroid, combating overeating, understanding emotional eating, and creating a positive mindset, and also nourishing your body with real food. So let's just take you behind the scenes. We want to just show you a few things that are in the Breakthrough program. But I think actually we've got another lovely testimonial, and we keep this in because it is absolutely beautiful. This is Claire, 35-year-old full-time student and mum of 2 when she came onto the Breakthrough program. This photo was taken just after completing the program, before she was feeling tired, she was feeling exhausted, overwhelmed, stressed out. And just by doing the program and focusing on these things, she felt alive that day just after finishing it. She said, I have more energy, my clothes fit me better, I feel calm and my head is clear. Feeling calm and more energy, I think that is just a beautiful way to feel and be. So the program is 28 days. It's got a phase. Each week is a different phase that you go through. So when you sign up, you get the induction booklet, and we're open for sign up today, and it kicks off on the 6th of November. You get an induction booklet, and this is how you start preparing for the cleanse. You get a list of foods to start reducing before the cleanse, comprehensive pantry staples list, and a list of things to ditch that aren't supporting your health, and also mindset tips, tools to keep you on track. Phase 2 is in your pre-planning phase. You get this on the 6th of November along with everybody else. This is the first official week of the program. We focus on why it's necessary to cleanse. You get a week of recipes. You get tips on how to support your gut health, tips on how to exercise for optimal weight loss, and expert interviews and a webinar on emotional eating.
And phase 3 is called Cleanse and Balance. And that's when everybody starts cleansing together and you get your second week of recipes. We give them to you a week in advance. So you're prepared, you can well prepare. And this phase focuses on hormones and the part they play in overall health and weight loss. It's got detox hacks to support your body as it cleanses, because you will experience some symptoms depending on, where you've been at, where you're up to in terms of your diet. It's a comprehensive list of sleep hygiene. We cannot stress the importance of sleep enough. And if you need a hand there, you've got all the tips in the world there from us. And that phase has got an expert interview on toxins, as well as hormones and macronutrients. Phase 4.
Sorry, I got stuck. It's got stuck.
I hope this is all sounding fantastic to you guys. Phase 4, Cleanse and Reset, which is your third week of recipes. That's when they're sent out. In this phase, we teach you how to identify your own toxic load. We've got a little questionnaire there for you, and how to troubleshoot. A comprehensive list of women's health symptoms and specific tests we recommend all women take.
Phase 5, Cleanse and Power On. This is practical advice to help you boost your confidence, how to keep striving for your goals, which is an important one after today's session, the best way to balance your macronutrients so that you have confidence to build your own meals, nutritional profile of nuts and seeds so you know how to use them when you're building salads and when you're building smoothies, food sensitivities and how to carefully reintroduce foods. And also there will be some expert interviews on how to create a balanced meal, plus some interviews on that week on self-criticism and anxiety.
So here's what you're going to get. This is exactly a breakdown of what you're going to get out of the program. 75 delicious cleansing recipes, and here's a popular one, a fruit chia bowl. Delicious.
Oh, sorry.
And all the recipes are designed to cleanse your body and do all the things we've talked about on this live workshop today.
And we added this new bonus material just for you guys. We literally just added it, I think, last week.
Yeah.
Because we knew this would be such an important one for you. It's actually a Sydney hypnotherapist and life coach, Kelly Ann Buckley. She's written a book on goal setting and her new strategy on goal setting. It's a wonderful book, and we've interviewed her specially. So you will get this interview along with a special deal the day after you sign up. So if you signed up today, you'd get this tomorrow. So this is really going to help you cement that goal setting strategy. You'll hear from 7 of the best in the field. So we've got video interviews of seven women on women's health. This one's on emotional eating. This one's a really popular one. You'll get support from the members only private Facebook page. We'll be on there answering questions, Facebook Lives, Q&As, and then we've got wonderful supportive women on there who will also help as well. So you won't be left behind. And so the special offer today for you guys, if you enroll in the Breakthrough program, you'll get a couple of extra special bonuses. So today, if you sign up at that link, and enter the coupon code.
Oh, I'll pop that in now, actually.
BT Special. You get the program for $99. So normally the program is $177. But, oh, you're right. I have got an old one up. I have got an old one up. You're right. Oh, yeah. If you sign up tonight, you'll save $78 and your coupon code is BT Special.
I've just popped that in the chat for everybody.
Yeah.
So that's just for tonight, for 1 hour, for everybody who turned up live. So you get it at a special price. And also we're giving you our video series. It's called 6 Simple Steps to Reset Your Hormones and Shed Stubborn Weight. Naomi, do you have the breakdown for that on this slide, or it's on the other one?
I think I've got it here. Yes, I should have. Yes, here we go. So you get 6 videos and you get an ebook and worksheets with this. So it's 6 videos of Brenda and I. The video number 1 is weight gain, PMS, low moods, the estrogen connection. Video number 2 is frumpy, frazzled, fed up, the insidious effects of stress. I'm sorry, it's just that gets me. Video number 3, discover your perfect diet and eat right for you. Just beautiful. I think a lot of you get a lot out of that one. Video number 4 is toxins. Seek and banish hidden toxins and say hello to glowing skin, lustrous hair, stronger nails, and of course, your waistline. And then video number 5, blood sugar. Beat those cravings, lose excess bloat, and button up your favorite jeans. And then we do have video number 6, your thyroid. Love your thyroid back to good health and feel vital, energized, stronger, happier, and lighter. So those are the 6 videos. Plus, you'll get an ebook to guide you through the six videos and those 6 steps, as well as those 6 videos included in the $99. Normally, we sell those videos for $57. And so today you get it free. If you put in the coupon code BT Special, it's $99. You'll get that video series free, along with the 28-day breakthrough program, which kicks off on the 6th of November. But as Brenda mentioned, that special code's only open an hour after finish. Yes.
Yeah. So the 28-day, the 28-day breakthrough program kicks off on the 6th of November. So you can do it. You know, you don't have to start on that day. You can start a little bit later. We've had lots of members who start sort of a week after, whatever suits them. But, you know, we're that Facebook group, and the program kind of runs for a couple of months altogether, you know, by the time everyone's watched everything and listened to everything. And so we're sort of hanging around for that time. So we would love to see you there. We have had so many, thousands of women go through the program and had so much success. If you've got any questions at all about the program, I'm going to just look through the chats now. But also, if you've got any questions about anything, Naomi and I are going to hang around here for a little while longer so that we can get around to your questions. So let me scroll through. Oh, there's some beautiful, thank you guys, and all your beautiful kind words about the breakthrough program. Now, Naomi, I know you probably can't see the questions coming through, so I can just read them out to you.
I can go. Should we do it at the end, or do you want to do it now?
This is okay. There's more, and there's more.
Do you want to go through this really quick and get to
Yes.
Yeah, so this is what you get with the breakthrough program: weekly emails and recipes from us, focused topics on sleep, hormones, nutrition, mindset, 7 interviews with leading experts of women's health, 3 in-depth webinars with myself and the lovely Brenda, endless tips and tools, checklists, cheat sheets, and so much more, and access to our amazing Facebook page. So glowing skin, vibrant health, renewed energy, less cravings, better moods, less bloating, weight loss, and ultimately that feeling fantastic in a body that you love. And as we said, tonight you will be making a saving $115 using that BT Special coupon code in the link. So I think now, if you sign up, you'll get a $234 worth of material and bonuses for just $99 tonight if you sign up tonight.
Bargain!
And shall we put our cameras on or leave it on this page?
Yeah, we can put our cameras on. I'll just have to pop my glasses on so that I can read the questions. Just give me a sec. Okay, let's have a look. When does it start? Okay, I answered that, Kate. It starts on the 6th of November, but yeah, you can start You can start when you want, but it's so great to do it all together as a community. It really does help you succeed on your journey with this. The studies show it over and over. The support that you get will be really helpful. The 6 videos and ebooks self-paced? Yeah, no, they'll be yours just to have, and you can do it at your own pace, Jo. They won't expire. What happens if I'm on holidays from the 11th to the 28th of November? Would I still be able to work around that with this program? Well, you can join and get this really special deal and just start at a time that suits you better, Ruth, because we've never done a deal like this before, and I'm not sure that we're going to do it again. Mel, please tell, what was your question? Okay. So does anyone have any questions about the webinar or about the Breakthrough Program? Thank you to everybody in your kind words about. Please repeat the previous slide with the trigger foods. Thank you, Cecilia. Okay, no, one new message. I have just recently had a series of blood tests and I'm deficient in B12. The GP wants me to have 6 B12 injections. What can I do to improve in general as I'm really low in energy?
Yeah, so definitely, I mean, the B12 will help, but what you need to look at is definitely look at your gut. So you want to do some gut healing. Removing those trigger foods will help, because what that will help is it will help with the absorption. It will heal your gut to help with the absorption of B vitamins from food, and also so you won't have to rely on the injections in the future. That's the best thing to do. Go to the gut, and that will help with your energy. But definitely, you know, working on your nervous system, because B12 does make you tired, and it can kind of cause pain and a little bit of anxiety. So I would definitely start there. Definitely start with your gut.
Catherine's just signed up, Naomi. Yay, she's so excited. Welcome, Catherine. Is there a vegetarian alternative? Yeah, there's a vegetarian alternative for bone broth. You just can make a vegetarian broth and you'll get so much goodness out of that as well.
We've got a veggie recipe, haven't we?
We've got a vegetarian, and in our breakthrough program, we have a lot of the recipes that are easy to adapt to vegetarian, but we've also got a lot of separate vegetarian, extra vegetarian recipes as well. That's it. Pleasure, Diane. Sleep. Oh, Cecilia.
Okay.
Just post the deal here again in case. Oh, why does it say everyone's not in session?
Hi, Cecilia.
Cecilia, I know what your problem is. You're on social media till God knows what ungodly hour. I see you there. You've got to get off, and that's how you're going to get more.
You're involved. You're too social. You're too social.
Too social. Oh, Jo, yay, signing up now. Sounds amazing. I just generally struggle with always getting it done on time. Love the 5-day session because it's a little bit each day, not a huge commitment. Well, we'll be there to help you. And how do you know?
Yeah, no, we will kind of tie up the 5-day session. I think we'll create something that you can take away at the end. I mean, it's just so you can have that in the future.
And Karine is excited. She's going to sign up. Naomi, I'm trying to post the link again, but it's just saying everyone's not in session and it's not letting me do it. I don't know why. How does this program fit with? Okay, good question, Jody. So everybody seems to love these recipes. You can ask, if anyone here, that did the Breakthrough program, please help Jo out with that. But the recipes are so family friendly, and often what a lot of parents did was just add, because we do remove all of those trigger foods, they just added in like the sides of rice or added in the legumes or whatever it was for the rest of the family. It's perfectly fine. It works really well. So the recipes are simple and they're delicious. They're just all real food, but what we've done is balance them out, and we've made sure that they're really cleansing. So I hope that answers that question.
So we've got a few. The program is so popular with past breakthroughs. We've had a few questions about the recipes. The recipes are we've tweaked them from previous rounds, but they are the same as the round we did in February. So February, that if you did it in February, they will be the same. And so really you'll be joining for the moral support and guidance, and also the bonus material that we've added on goal setting. But they're just such cleansing recipes.
Naomi, Joe's asking how long do we have to complete the program? How long do we usually open it up for? It's at least a couple months that people have, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you'll have because we know it is difficult. I think we've had people that have kind of done it in stages, or they've stuck to the diet and done their cleansing and done the Facebook page and with all the momentum and the support, but have gone back for some of the videos. You know, I had a message from someone not so long ago thanking us for one of the videos, and I was like, well, that was quite. They'd only watched it recently, so I think it's just that catching up and. But in terms of so it'll be open for you.
Elizabeth just signed up. She's feeling excited but slightly scared. That's a good sign. It must be something important to you, Elizabeth, if you're feeling a bit scared. But we're going to be there the whole way through. So we're going to be there to support you, and we can't wait to see you there.
It's good. I think that little bit of being scared is quite good, because it means it actually can be a sign that you're doing the right thing. You're taking that step. That's what I was taught anyway, that kind of just a little bit of fear means that you're kind of growing, you're going in the right direction.
Any more questions? Otherwise we will wind up, guys. It's so awesome to see a few of you joining up tonight.
Let me see if there's any on the Facebook page.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Hi Angie. I love Angie. I just love that photo of I love your profile photo, your beautiful face with a little bubba. Angie said, I'm suffering from all the old symptoms again and desperate to take control. This is the kick in the backside I needed.
Are there any questions there, Naomi, on Facebook?
Diane said, I want to feel full of energy and to be healthy. That was probably a goal.
Yeah.
Would it be possible to see a recommended weekly healthy eating plan? Well, Diane, we do. I mean, if you go into the Breakthrough program, there's actually 3 meal plans in the Breakthrough program, so that might be something that you might want to consider joining up tonight. If you get it for the $99, and the special coupon is BT special for $99, and you get 3 amazing meal plans plus the sort of the meal plan cheat sheet at the end, don't they, Brenda?
Yeah. Vicky's got a question. I know I'll have to go away for a couple of days and it'll be extremely difficult to manage food over those 4 days. That'll be week 3. Will that completely stuff up my progress? Will I need to restart? No, I think that if you're mindful about what how mindful can you be about what you're going to eat over those 4 days? I mean, you will discover how you kind of hone in, and you kind of know by then what you can eat, what you can't eat, and you're actually able to figure it out. I think you'll be fine. It won't stop off your progress. No, I mean, my God, we're going to be doing so much good stuff, right from the get-go. Often people say that the induction booklet was worth the price alone because it's just so juicy, got so much information.
That's got the whole shopping list on, and the pantry staples. Yeah,
not the shopping list. It's
not
got, it's a pantry staples list. We don't expect you to go out and change over your pantry straight away. It's just a guide for you in the future to what you should have in your pantry and what you should ditch from your pantry. But it's very comprehensive.
Karen has asked, I work night duty. How can I fit in this program? Well, I don't know what your job is, but I know that we've had lots of nurses do the Breakthrough program. And so, so what it would be about preparing, and it's about taking healthy snacks. And we're actually, we've got a snack list that we've put together, and it's about taking healthy snacks as well. If you're working like a 12-hour shift, you can prep the smoothers. And so it's just about being prepared. And we do actually have some sleep suggestions and recommendations, and also we've had a lot of people before that were doing shift and night work, and so we've actually touched on this before, haven't we, Brenda? Sleep for those who do night shifts and advice for that. So it is something that other participants have managed to fit in, and they found it really works for them.
You actually created a whole separate document on that, Naomi.
Yeah, I did. I wonder. I wonder if that's
So I've just signed up. Yay. I'm currently breastfeeding. Will this change what I should be doing? Naomi?
Breastfeeding? No. So, okay, so with breastfeeding, you know, all you want to do is you just want to make sure that you're not taking lots of supplementation that's going to affect the taste of the breast milk. But in terms of a cleansing diet for breastfeeding is perfectly safe. So having smoothies, having salads, that kind of thing. I would stay away from supplements like spirulina and chlorophyll and chlorella, because they can change the taste of the milk, but everything else is fine. And in fact, it's great because it means you'll wheeze more out, you'll poo more out, so then there'll be less toxins for baby.
Yay, Megan has signed up, and Vicky Martin, and Joe says, I'm going on holidays to McLaren Vale for 4 days to celebrate in that time. So not in line with good eating, etc. But I guess I just sacrifice those days and implement good principles where possible. Absolutely beautiful, fantastic. That's exactly the right mentality to bring to this program. 100% right.
Look, when you're there, you just make sure that you know, if you want a few wines or whatever, you just still make sure you balance your meals and
drink lots of water.
That's what I do when I go away. If I want a few drinks on holiday, I still make sure I have a good lunch and a good dinner.
Yeah.
I could just eat well, yeah.
Elizabeth's very cheeky. Will we get your cat food recipe too, Naomi? Oh my God, that's so funny.
Okay. Well, maybe I should do
something.
Breakthrough for animals. Breakthrough for cats. We can do a little side thing. I've got a few recipes. So yeah, we can chat about that.
Oh, that's so funny.
We should do that. Yes.
Mandy's asking, what would be a suitable, quick, healthy breakfast, no cooking, that gives energy when starting work at 5 a.m.? Did you do body bounce back, Mandy? That smoothie, that's the perfect thing for you to.
Did she say no smoothie? Or
no, she didn't. No cooking. And you know, another really fantastic thing is energy balls. Like, we will often have like a smoothie and an energy ball for breakfast. They're ready made. Like, you just grab it, a really nutrient dense energy ball, and you've got your green smoothie already made, or whatever smoothie you like, and voila.
I'm going to remember that, because recipes for energy balls, we've got some, haven't we, on the break? We've got 2 recipes on the breakthrough program.
Jody, I'm excited for the people that are signing up. Once the program is over, you still get so much.
Chia pudding.
Yes, that's pre-made as well.
That's pre-made. Chia pudding is perfect for 5 a.m.
Yeah.
Really,
and we've got these recipes in our breakthrough program. We've got mostly non-cook recipes really at the start, don't we?
Yeah, we've got a few nice. The dinner ones are cooking recipes. Yeah.
Oh no, but this is for breakfast. I mean, no cook recipes for breakfast. Any more questions on the Facebook page?
I made a delicious breakfast this morning. I just sautéed in some butter a whole bunch of asparagus, chopped it up with some halloumi.
Yeah, no,
that
perfect.
Was my breakfast. It was yum.
Yeah. You'll look, if you don't like, have you had chia pudding? Is it Nand? Nand, have you had chia pudding? Have you tried it before? Totally fine if you don't like it. But yes, there's always going to be something that people don't like on the program. And, you know, we just help, you know, tweak and change. And there's so many other recipes. And often what people do is they just make a big batch of one thing, and that's what they'll eat for a few days. So you don't actually have to make, and I just want to stress this because we don't want to put any more stress onto your lives. We don't expect you to make every single recipe on the program. We just want you to pick your favorites and then make those in bigger batches so that they last for a couple of days at least. So, and then when each week you get your new set of recipes, you just mix and match. They're not strictly, you know, this is what you have to eat. That's not how we work here at Breakthrough. I hope that helps. Yay! Mel's just signed up. Oh, she's excited. Facebook questions, Naomi?
Oh, that's what's not working. My keyboard stopped working. The battery went. Facebook, okay. Facebook, what am I seeing on Facebook?
I'm going to try and see if I can get on.
Fiona says I'm going to try it again. I need all the help I can get. Oh, and keep drinking my kefir. Love it, Fiona. Code 2, please. So the code is BT special. And so with that BT special code, guys, you get the video series as well. BT special.
It's so awesome.
code.
The videos are just about, at the most 20 minutes to watch. So it's really good
Fiona,
information.
was it Fiona? Was it you that asked the question on the body bounce back about I can't, it was a Fiona, was it you, Fiona, or was it another Fiona that asked about subtitles? Must have been another one.
I can't see this live streaming in the Facebook group, Naomi, so I can't see if there's any questions.
Angie said she should be the cover photo and video number 2.
She herself.
True.
Oh dear. Will this be
so not true?
Yeah, we're going to replay this. We'll send you the replay,
Okay.
Diane. So Joe's saying, side note, Naomi, your glass lenses look yellow. Is that a low tox thing?
Okay, so I live in these when I'm on the computer. They're the blue light blocker glasses. So what they do is they filter out the blue light from the computer, so my melatonin levels don't drop and my cortisol don't go up. So it's telling my brain that it's nighttime. Whereas if I've got them off looking at the screen like this, it's kind of telling me it's daytime.
Does it really work? Yes, Joe, it really does work. Yes. But you can also put flux on your screen, which is on my screen right now. And on your phone, put the night shift on if you haven't already done that. And that really helps to...
Here's the cheap ones. These are the cheap version that I'm just sharing. Those ones. These are the cheap ones. I share them on the Facebook page as well. So these are the blue light blocker ones, and they're the cheap version. And then there's the ones that I've got that are the Gunners, are a bit more expensive, and I'll share the link as well.
Okay. What if we have to wear glasses to see? Can you get those in prescription? I don't know. Can you, Naomi?
You can get them from more expensive places now, yes.
So mine apparently have that, but I don't know if...
Where did you get yours from?
Just from OPSN.
There we go. So they must, they probably, it'd be worth doing it. It protects your eyes when you're just on the computer as well, even during the day.
Mel says, are they the same as red lenses?
Yeah, like really dark red lenses, Mel. So the red lenses are actually better than these ones that I've got. But I have these to wear out, and I wear them on a plane and stuff. The red ones look a little bit... you can yeah. I'm trying to get my hubby to wear them because he's in a band and he works nights. And he just said, no.
Are you trying to get him to wear them while he's playing the drums?
Yeah.
Oh,
all the lights.
It would be cool. He's not going to look cool in those red glasses.
I said he'd look cool. He'd look cool to me. I'd be like, oh, he's really into his house.
Oh, Mel's got hers on, looking really sexy.
And the link for the
Oh, these guys, they're so fun. Can't wait to get started with them all on the Breakthrough program. Any more questions that we need to answer? Anyone else? Otherwise, we might get to bed soon.
I feel I can never sleep after this. I feel after chatting with everyone, I always feel a little bit hyperactive. It's like having a party.
Naomi, was there any questions on Facebook we need to answer before we go?
I don't
Sorry to end the party.
Don't get out much.
Oh dear.
Okay, so I missed the webinar. I had to pick up the daughter from work. So it's been recorded, Louise. Hi, Louise. And it's also, so it's all on the Facebook page, so you can watch it back on the Facebook page. And it has been recorded, so we're going to also send out the link as well. So it'll be available for the next couple of days.
I think that's it, Naomi. There's no more questions here on the Zoom chat.
Someone got their hand up. Mandy, Joe. Hi, everybody. Okay, I think that's...
Okay, excellent. Oh, bye, Cecilia.
Bye, Cecilia.
Thank you, everyone, for being here. And
Nikki said there was a time when the style would have been super
I know.
cool.
We can't wait to get started with everyone who's joined up. We've been absolutely loved every moment of the Body Bounce Back, and we'll still be in there. We'll be checking out all your messages and seeing.
Yeah. I think next we said and during the week we're going to have a look at the goals and maybe do a Facebook Live and just tie that up and Yeah, and spend the week with you on there as well before we kick off with breakthrough.
All right, everyone. Sweet dreams. Thank you so much for your time and being here and your commitment to your health. It really means a lot to us. And I will see you tomorrow.
Night, night, everyone. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.